Okay, guys, I hope you can hear me. This is it was taking a very long time with my phone, so I'm moving to the iPad. So let's see how this goes. Okay, now our next step is we need to figure out what this looks like as a DT graph. Okay, so this as a VT graph. Sorry. So we're going to put a V here for velocity. Put a vector, meters per second, and north. That can stay on the left side. That's good. Now, before we can pick a scale, we need to look at the numbers that we have here. Now, the average velocity is not going to help us. What we need to look at is the slope of the second segment, which we already have, and that's only 0.5. And we have to look at the slope of the first segment. Okay. Now, we don't have a lot of space here, but I can do it down here, or if you want to do this on the back of the paper, you can. But I'm going to do it right now down here. So the slope of the first segment, m of 1, is equal to, and I'm going to do rise over run, it's going to be 6 meters north over 3 seconds. So that's simply 2 meters per second north. Now let's compare. So that's 6 over 3, yep. Okay, so the second one was 0.5 meters, and this one is 2. So we can't have numbers going up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our maximum number is 2. So let's see. Okay, if we could go up by 0.5s. We could go up by 0.25s. I'm going to go up by 0.25s. Okay. Now, you should be doing this in pencil, but because I want the colors to stand out for you, I'm going to do this in red. This is my x-axis. This is my y-axis. Okay. So the time has to be identical to the one above. Okay. You have to keep the exact same scale. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and I have space to write down 10. And that's time and seconds. Okay, please make sure you put that in. I left it out at the top because I didn't have enough space. Now, on the other side, again, I'm going to go up to 2, but I want to go up by 0.25. So 0.25, 0.50. Oh, wait, I don't think I'm going to have enough. I have to change that. I'm going to make this 0.50, 1.00, 1.50, 2.00, and this up here is going to be 2.50. So this makes our life a lot easier, but a graph smaller. Now I also have to draw the dotted lines where my graph was, matching the top part. Okay. And our time stopped at 8 seconds. Okay. So that time here at the dotted line at 3 and the dotted line at 8 match the one above. So now I'm going to graph it in blue. Hopefully you can see it. There should be a horizontal line at 2 here. And I'm going to make it thick so you can see it, but it does, as long as you can see it, it's fine. If you're using pencil, that's fine. And the next one is going to be at 0.5, and I'm going to make it thick here as well. And that's it. You have a VT graph, it's done. Okay. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing for the next one, and then I'm going to leave the third one for you, and I'm going to give you the other sheet to practice on, okay? And plus you also have work to do on the lab, so you can continue on the lab. So today I want you to finish the graphing sheet number 1B, okay? And then work on the lab, okay? And I will also show you a video on how to do the sheet number 2. Okay, but we're going to do this in little pieces because I don't think I can get everything loaded up at once. Okay, so this one here, again, we have no slope here, okay? No slope at all. We have to calculate this slope of 2. So I'm going to do this down here. M of 2 is equal to 0 minus 6 over 10 minus 6. So that's negative 6 over 4. And that's meters north. And this is seconds. So this is negative 1.25 meters per second north. Now let's take a look at this. That means we're going to have a negative value. So our axis can't be down here. Now before I put my axis in, let's look. My slopes are negative 1.25 and 0. So I can make my axis up here. I'm going to make it the red again so you can see it. Okay, so 0 here. Okay, I'm going to go up to just let's say 0.25 here. This is negative 0.25. Oh no, I don't have enough space here. Let's say 5.0, negative 5.0, negative 1.0, negative 1.50. And again, we're going to put V meters per second north. I'm going to put T here, and I'm going to write it small, but I got to put it in there. So some people think they can write it down here. No, you can't. You have to put it right beside the axis, okay? 6, 8, 10. So again, I'm going to draw this in blue. The first one, oops, I forgot the dotted line. Okay, let's do the green dotted line that goes through 6, okay? I got to match that one, that same one as above. Okay. Now I can draw the line. So from 0 seconds to 6 seconds, it was actually just sitting there. The speed was 0. You stop at the green line, okay? Now I'm going to make this a little bit thicker so you can see it. If you do this on a test, I want it in pencil, but if you're doing it at home, I don't care which color you're doing it in. And the second one is negative 1.25. So there's negative 1, there's negative 0.5, so that means my line is going to be right in between there. Right there, okay? And your graph is done. I forgot to put seconds in there. Okay, now a hint here, you're going to have negatives here as well. Okay, right there. There's a negative. The first one is negative and the second one is positive. Now I want you to try this one, and I'm going to upload the other one for page 1, graphing practice 1.5. So I want you to stop the video again, and I want you to do this question, and I want you to go on to the other question, and that should take you about 15 minutes. Okay, I'm going to stop here.